Hey guys, Zoia here from the StarCraft Squad. I'm on my alt account where I'm leveling up as random, and I have a TvT here. Now, if you watch Day 9, you recently saw that this Team Liquid, this guy posted on Team Liquid a new Terran versus Terran strategy. It involves Blue Flame Hellions and Banshees, and I'm gonna show you my way of doing it. I started doing this before the Day 9 thing because I saw the thread the guy posted. It was up a week before Day 9 made the video about it, and I tried it a couple times and I liked it. But then once I watched the replays that Day 9 did, I really started getting into it. And you know, this is my random account, so I'm only fighting diamond level players right now. This guy's about 1800 diamond, so I have quite an advantage on him, seeing as I'm a 2500 Master League Terran. But I just want to show you how I execute this build. Now, right now it's random versus random. No, random versus Terran. Excuse me. I'm random, so he doesn't know I'm Terran, and I'm setting up my scout to see what he's doing. So we're just gonna watch how I execute the build, and it should be pretty cool because this build is great for Terran versus Terran. I didn't mean to read it up that, but to keep it low so my CV can go in. So it's a pretty cool build. I like it a lot for Terran versus Terran. It's probably gonna be my new favorite build because Siege Tank Viking sucks. This build's fun. So I got an SCV hidden over here, but he knows I have it hidden, so he's gonna stop me from scouting him. So I'm just gonna take him back home. Now, everything's standard up until a certain point. Now, if you guys didn't watch the Day 9 episode and you're really wanting to learn this build like in depth, you need to watch that Day 9 episode. I forget which number it is. I'll put it out in the description down below, but make sure you guys watch that episode. Now, everything's standard so far. You got the 12 racks, 13 gas. Now, I am doing this just like the guy did it because I want, the way he executes it's perfectly. So, Orbital Command, Marine. Now, I'm going to queue up 2 Marines at once. That's just because you only want to build 2 Marines. So we got 2 Marines on the way out. And we're not going to use the barracks anymore for any unit production. Now, as soon as I hit 75 minerals, I'm getting a second gas again because we need the gas. It's a gas-heavy build. And I'm going to put down a supply depot. Now, there is no cutting of SCVs. Of course, I was short a little bit of money there, but that's not really cutting SCVs. So we're no cutting SCVs. We get guys in the gas instantly. Here comes the transfer already. And once you hit 100 gas, you want to put your first factory down. A little bit of cutting SCV there. A little bit of fail on my part. And then the second time you hit 100 gas, you want to put another factory down. So it's open up with a double factory right off the bat. Now I'm at 100 gas again, building SCVs I don't want to cut, and I'm about to put on a second factory. Now here's where I failed a little bit. You want to get your tech lab down on just barracks immediately, as soon as you have 50 minerals and 25 gas after the first 2 factories are down. I take too long, so there's a little bit of delay on getting my Blue Flame Hellions. So the tech lab's going down now, but it's going to be a little bit delayed. Want to be getting, your third supply depot about 21, 22. There's mine going down. This factory's going to finish. You'll lift it off. Wait for the tech lab to finish. This guy's doing a little bit of poking with that Marine, but I've got 2 here, so lifting that off, going to land the factory here. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to research Blue Flame right off the bat before I build anything else. Now I'm going to start pumping out Hellions. Now he just scanned me. I'm about to send out my SCV scout to see what he's doing. I'm just going to poke a little bit at his front and see what he's got up here. Right now we see he's got multiple racks going down, so this is perfect for this build. Now, you were thinking, okay, what if we go Siege Tank Viking? This build works awesome as well, and you'll see, I'll explain why in a minute. So, pumping out Hellions out of both of these. Got a starport going down as soon as I have 100 more gas, or as soon as I have, pump out first 2 Hellions, and then you build the starport. Now I'm putting on a second starport. We're going to go double starport, double factory off of 1 base. That sounds really insane, but it works really well, guys. So Blue Flame's halfway done. Still want to constantly produce Hellions because in case a huge build push comes. Now, the one thing I've lost to this is a Thor build. And Day 9 goes. He talks about it on Day 9, but the Thors are really, really tough to deal with. So Tech Lab's finished on this guy, but I'm gonna be building a medevac out of my first one. I'm gonna do my Blue Flame Hellion drop. Need to bring this guy back over here. I'm gonna put the Tech Lab on this one though. We're gonna be going. I want medevac for an early drop, and then I'm gonna be making 1 Viking and then the rest Banshees because. I'll explain whenever the attack comes, when the push starts. So, still producing Hellions. Blue Flame's almost done. I'm gonna have 3 Hellions for this drop when this thing comes out. 51 supply right now. Still not expanding, guys. Now, okay. with this kind of build, since he isn't teching, technically we should be able to one base harder than him, since he's got all these barracks and stuff, and we've got 2 starports, 2 factories. So we should build we should have the advantage here. Now I'm gonna explain a little things about the build real quick in case you guys aren't Day 9 fans and you don't want to learn about it. So what you want to do is, say he's going 1-1-1. Well, you're gonna be getting Banshees, and he's going to be like, okay, he's going to need Vikings. So you have 2 starports. One of them you can be producing Banshees out of, and one of them you can be producing Vikings out of. Now, say he's going double Vikings, like he's got a starport with a reactor and go double Vikings. That's when you start producing double Vikings as well. You need air control in this build, so make sure you always have air control. So if you see someone producing double Vikings, you need to start producing double Vikings to defend your Banshees. And then you have your Banshees pick off the siege tanks. Now you have the Blue Flame Hellions. Blue Flame Hellions in a mass number destroy Marines and Marauders, which also can Marines can stop your Banshees. So once you have all his Marines dead, your Banshees are just going to devour all his Marauders. So keep that in mind. Now, for late game, there's also a battle cruiser transition. Hopefully, eventually I'll have to use that battle cruiser transition, but so I can show you guys how to do that. But right now, it's just I'm producing the medevac. Gonna get a tech lab down on that guy. No, I think I'm gonna put a Viking out of it. Now I'm setting up for my drop. Now, producing that Viking, getting that Banshee out, still producing Hellions, still producing SCVs. We go to the income tab. It's 29 harvesters versus 26, so I did slip a little bit. He's got a little bit more than me, but that's fine. I have a huge tech lead right now. Still producing Hellions, still producing Banshees, Vikings. Drops moving out. He's going to be poking out the front with his SCVs. And then here comes a pretty beastie push. You see, this is the 8-minute mark. And here comes my drop. He's expanding as well. Now I've got 3 Blue Flame Hellions. Now, guys, there is no way to stop this kind of drop for Terran. I mean, you have to have your army in your base. So, what can Terran, like, Mutalisk Craftsman, you can have turrets, but you can't have turrets against Blue Flame Hellions. So, these guys are going to come over here and do a lot of damage. Like, there's nothing they can do to stop them. So, Blue Flame Hellion drops are always guaranteed SCV kills, no matter what. Now, I do have 1 Banshee here. Starting to slip on my micro. Should be producing another Banshee out of this. Should get a tech lab on that, because, you know, I'm about to find out that he doesn't have any starport. So, I'll have huge air control. Now, here comes the harassment. Running over here. And I am pretty much destroying all his SCVs. And this is the great part about this build. So, losing 1 Marauder, or Hellion. Probably should have swung back and attacked that, but I'm going to lift these guys off and get them over here now. Here comes a huge push right here. And I have 2 Marines, 4 Hellions, 1 Banshee, another Viking on the way, just because I'm a little bit worried about, in case he had hidden tech someplace, which I probably shouldn't have worried about that, but that's fine. So, probably should have focus fired the Marines a little bit better with these Hellions, but here comes my Banshee. Got 2 more Hellions on the way. All the Marines are down, so right now it's just the Banshee wailing away on these guys. They're going to get a couple SCV kills. I don't even need to pull my SCVs, though. He kills off that mule, and then looks like he might get... Nope, he only got 1 mule, so I'm going to be transferring that over soon. Going to be expanding. After an attack, after you hold off his big push, you're going to be pretty flat. So we go to the income tab. We're at 8 harvesters versus 30, so it's obvious that, you know, I've got quite a lead. Lifting that guy off, and right now I got 2 Banshees, producing double the Banshees now because I've seen his entire base. All he's got is 4 racks. He doesn't have a factory at all, so he is expanding. So I'm just going to keep producing Hellions, keep a pretty strong lead. Probably should have pulled that guy back, but that's fine. He didn't die anyway. I am expanding because after surviving his big push, I have, you know, plenty of Banshees to live, or I've pretty much lived at this point. Got double Banshees, still producing Hellions, and I don't even need to build Vikings anymore because, you know I have air control. So just doing a little bit of harassment, running back and forth, doing drops here and there. Gonna lose this Hellion. I think I lose him, but I do kill off more harvesters. Hopefully I can. Yep. So got a huge chunk of harvesters there. I mean, his income is horrible right now. And right now, I've got my second base almost going. Still producing Banshees. I mean, look, I got 4 Banshees right now. These 4 Banshees could kill him right now. But, you know, I'm deciding, you know, whatever. Play it safe. You can get Cloak if you want. Early on, during your first push and stuff, it's very costly to get cloak. I mean, at this point, it's like whatever I could get cloak. But right now, I should probably throw down another starport, or maybe gotten the thing for fusion core for battlecruiser. So right now, I'm maybe putting an orbital command down. Gonna transfer a lot of SCVs, get double gas going, and it's easy to transition out of. And like with Hellion drops, you're almost guaranteed kills. Like there's no way you're not gonna kill SCVs. So that's why it's really strong. Now I'm gonna explain a little bit of things about the build. So you get the Vikings for air control, because you need the air control if they go siege tanks. Now, siege tanks don't do that much against Hellions. I mean, if you've got a lot of Hellions, that's fine, but like I said, you're guaranteed SCV kills, and then you're pretty much going to be able to hold off any attack because of the Banshees and Hellions. So, like, say he's going Marine siege tank. He does a 3 siege tank push with a bunch of Marines. Well, you engage before the siege tanks siege up. You kill all his Marines with the Hellions. Okay, so then you can either, like, you know, you're probably going to lose all your Hellions if you can't get them away. But that means you still have, like, you know, 1 or 2 Banshees here, just picking off all these siege tanks. Like I said, if you see a starport, you have the Vikings to have air control. And eventually you can, you know, get the fusion core for battle tanks. But, like, pretty much it's strong against every Terran versus Terran build except for Thors. You need to be very careful for Thors. Thors suck, guys. They, an early Thor push, like, all you got is Hellions and Banshees. Thors destroy Hellions, Thors destroy Banshees. So you're going to have to pull SCVs and have a little micro battle there. But, like I said, you should be doing that Hellion drop and taking out all his SCVs. So it's whoever can micro the best in their base. So here we come, big push. A lot of Hellions here, I mean, just destroying them. So many Banshees, and then all these Banshees can easily just focus fire down this turret so fast. Didn't even lose a single Banshee. Almost lost one, but I mean, at this point, it's game over. So a good game. That's how to do the build. If you have any questions, make sure you just submit a send a replay, or send me, like, you know, question and comment down below. Make sure you guys submit your replays to StarcraftSquad@gmail.com. This week's Mutalisk week, so make sure you're sending a replay with Mutalisk involved in your game, whether you're being harassed by them or you're doing the harassing. And yeah, I'm Zoya. I'll see you guys next time.